right, welcome to today's webinar with Loanpal. We're grateful that all of you could take time out of your busy day to hang out with us. It's exciting to see so many new faces here. I am Josh Tinali with Soligent, and I'm the Solar Engine Program Manager. I work with you to put more glass on the roof by helping you find the best fit solar lending partners. And today, our partners, Loanpal, are going to talk about a few things that they've been hard at work on. They have some exciting news about Loanpal's new minimum requirements and their new mobile app. So thanks again for being here today. I'm turning it over to you, Greg Fisher. Welcome, Greg.
Josh, thanks so much. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to spend with us to learn a little bit more about the Loanpal Soligent partnership. Excited to have everyone here, and hopefully you guys learn something new and maybe find that we've got a solution that might fit your needs. So I want to kick it off by jumping a little bit into who Loanpal is, what we do, what we're trying to accomplish, who we are, and really how we help you guys win in the marketplace. And so, we start with what our mission is. There is a broader mission outside of just helping our partners sell more solar, right? And that's, trying to give access to clean power, to clean energy to as many people as possible. And I'll start the presentation talking about how we do that with our contracting partners. And then I'll talk about some things that Loanpal does that we encourage all of our partners to participate in kind of more of a global level. As it pertains to you, the installer, it's really how do we help you guys get more people to go solar? How do we help you guys build your business profitably, sustainably? How do we provide the best solutions in the marketplace to your homeowners? A little bit about us. We actually were founded in 2003. The company at the time was known as Paramount Equity. So at our roots, we started as a mortgage company. And in 2009, as the solar movement, especially here in California, was starting to build some momentum, some folks at Paramount Equity said, we've got all these people that we've done mortgages for. I wonder if we could help them go solar as well. And it really started as over the phone solar sales. At the time, I was with a solar contractor also in California, and I remember thinking, well, that'll never work. You can never sell solar over the phone. They did it rather successfully. They were acquired by Solar City to help them, kind of build their growth and really along the way, help transform, I think, even how we sell and install solar today. So we're fast growing. Last year, according to GTM, we're about 41% of the loan market. Historically, we've been working with installers that had a little bit, of a larger scale. We had some volume requirements that we were looking for, more out of just perceived risk and risk management. And that focus has really shifted over the last 12 months, partly with our distribution partnerships, and partly because we do believe and do feel that everyone should have access to good financing. Everyone should have access to the value that we think that Loanpal brings to our partners. So we operate all across the US. I think the one thing that I can't underscore enough, and I think that is worth the price of admission, working with Loanpal, it really is a team of business development people, executives, tech people that have actually come from the solar ecosystem. There's a lot of finance companies out there. They do some pretty cool things. I don't think you can place enough value on having a partner that sat at the kitchen table before, that's had to figure out how we're going to get 26 systems installed, by month's end. So really leaning and leveraging on Loanpal and their experience to help you bring more value to you and to the partnership. This is the world that we live in today. Solar and storage. Storage, obviously, a growing part of the market segment. Standalone storage. So we will finance a standalone storage system as long as it's connected to a retrofit solar system. Home energy and efficiency, and launching later this month our home improvement environment. So really moving away from, hey, we're just a lender for solar systems, to we are a lender, we are a finance platform for all types of home energy efficiency. Just quickly on the product scope, we lend down to 7 years, up to 25, rates as low as 2.99. and the areas that we mentioned earlier that we do operate in as far as services provided to the home. Why do people work with Loanpal? People work with Loanpal because candidly, we approve more loans. We've got a pretty sophisticated underwriting strategy, one that a lot of our partners have tried to mimic. Our competitors have tried to mimic and have not yet been successful. So our lending criteria is we will go down to 650 on a FICO. We will take the highest of 3 bureau scores. If you have a co-borrower, we will take the highest of 6 bureau scores. So, when we look at our portfolio on applications 650 plus, we approve about 94% of applicants in that FICO range. And that equates to more opportunities. That equates to more projects for you guys. That equates for higher revenues. It equates to more towards your bottom line and helping you guys build and scale your business. So, we're not shy about it. That's why people work with us. That's why people not only choose to work with us, but choose to stay with us and grow with us. So a little bit about some of the borrowing requirements, as we mentioned earlier, down to 650. We have 2 automatic approval amounts. So 650 to 699, we automatically approve a loan up to $50,000. 700 and above, we automatically approve up to $100,000. As I mentioned, co-borrowers are not only allowed, but they're encouraged because it gives the borrower a better opportunity to get financed and funded. And the cool thing about that is the co-borrowers don't need to occupy the home. They don't need to be on title. They don't need to be a resident or a relative. Anybody that primary would like to have as a co-borrower with their approval are able to do so. So, when you're at the kitchen table, when you're on a Zoom call, if you are knocking on doors, these are all things that give you a better opportunity to win business and also win, good business where you guys can generate referral activity and help build and grow your business accordingly. So the meat and potatoes of our partnership with Soligent is the direct pay program. And we're really proud to be partnered with Soligent. They've done a tremendous job in helping us, build and grow this program, and have really invested a lot of time and resources into this partnership with us. And I think what works really well between Loanpal and Soligent is, we don't look at our installer partners as simply just a transaction or a series of transactions that we're working through. It's really a partnership, right? So they're doing things, whether it's how they fulfill, whether it's trying to find better solutions for you, the installer, that brings more value. And that 100% aligns with what Loanpal's approach is to the marketplace. So with direct pay, if you are an installer that has a Loanpal approved loan and you are procuring equipment through Soligent, you can go ahead and have the proceeds of that loan fund the equipment directly to Soligent. So, the primary benefits of this are, we're going to open up your lines of credit. It's no secret that based on kind of what's happening in the macroeconomic conditions over the last 12 to 15 months, a lot of third-party credit insurers aren't extending lines of credit. They're not growing those lines of credit because of a lot of concerns in the economy. So what this means is that you now have the opportunity to take your existing line of credit, and because those projects are getting paid so much faster now directly from Loanpal, you can actually put more projects through that existing line of credit. And so what we've seen, especially over the last 8 or 9 months, when everyone expected the market to contract because there was so much uncertainty, is we're seeing that some of our partners that had the biggest growth trends were those that were actually leveraging partnerships and programs such as this. Because your cash to cash cycles are so much faster, installers are now reinvesting into their customer acquisition efforts much faster and really helping themselves, grow in that way. On top of that, because our requirements are so simple as far as how we approve and how we fund projects, it's allowed installers to help divert certain employees maybe to other aspects of the business. And I think one thing I can't underscore enough in concert with this program is just the simplicity of what working with Loanpal offers. I talked to an installer last week who told me that they actually had to hire somebody just to manage all the requirements from another lender, right? 78 pictures, name and social security number of the inspector, a blood sample, right? All those good things that some of these folks ask for, just to get you guys funded for work that you've already performed. So what we're doing at this program is we're taking a very simple process that Loanpal offers, and we're actually making it even easier with your procurement and accounting functions. So everything happens in the Loanpal portal. And again, this is just a brief snippet and overview of what the process looks like. But you're going to log into your installer portal. You're going to find your project. You're going to indicate that you would like this project to be funded via direct pay through Soligent. You upload your sales invoice or your purchase order. You identify the amount as to which you would like Loanpal to fund for that purchase order. Soligent will get that request. They'll review it. They'll approve it. When the project is completed, you simply come back in the portal. You'll click project complete, and the equipment will be funded to Soligent, and the balance of the funds owed to the installer will be funded simultaneously. So everything happens here. Everything is then connected with Soligent, and so it's really simple, really easy. There's no additional portals or logins that you have to go into. Everything's actually happening within the Loanpal ecosystem. So what can you expect if you're working with Loanpal? Well, you can expect to grow your business, right? Higher approval rates mean more opportunities. More opportunities mean more installations. Because of the range of products and the flexibility that we have, whether you're selling in Florida, whether you're selling in Northern California, whether you're selling in Iowa, there's a solution for the homeowner. And we don't restrict the products that you can carry. We don't restrict the terms or the APRs that you want to offer. So, really there should be an option in the solution for almost every homeowner you come across. And then, of course, we talked about the process and the simplicity of that process. We issue approvals within 10 seconds. So, when you're working with the homeowner and they decide they want to apply, they're going to fill out the application, and it's a soft check. So we're not dinging their credit. If we want to go ahead and see if we can get them approved, 10 seconds later, we have a decision, and then we take them through the process. We can offer API integrations if you're working with proprietary or a third-party sales or CRM platform. And as far as the documentation goes, most of the documentation that we ask for installers is simply getting you guys approved and onto the platform. So once you complete that project, you go ahead and click submit for funding, and we go ahead and initiate the funding process. As Josh mentioned a little bit earlier, Loanpal has recently made some pretty significant adjustments to our partnership requirements. And so when we talk about some of the things that we need and we're looking for through the application process and consideration for an installer to become a Loanpal partner, the minimum is a year in business or 100 installations, 2 years in business with a minimum of 50 installations, or no installations, but you have 5 years in business with an active contractor's license in a peripheral trade. So you're a roofing contractor, you're looking to get into solar, you've been doing home improvement work, but solar is something you want to add to your portfolio, and you've been in business for 5 years and your contractor's license is in good standing, we can go ahead and get you through the application process. The last thing I'm just going to provide a quick overview on, and this is something I think we're really proud of, is our partnership with an organization called Give Power, which is a nonprofit organization that provides electricity, clean drinking water, microgrid solutions to people all over the world. So for every funded loan through Loanpal, Loanpal contributes $20 to givepower.org. And this is something that we've actually extended to our partners. And so we have some partners that are providing a matching contribution to Loanpal's $20, a penny per watt, $100, and then we take them to these locations, a couple times a year, and they actually get to build one of these off-grid systems, one of these clean water solutions. It's really powerful. It really helps reinforce, I think, for a lot of folks, the mission and why we do what we do. And we're really proud of this. And so, if you are interested in not only becoming a Loanpal partner, but in participating in a program such as this, we'd love to have those conversations with you as well. So before we open it up for Q&A, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Chris Kennedy, who's going to walk you through something that we recently launched in the marketplace. We talked about ease of process, and we're pretty excited about our new Loanpal Pros app, which actually makes the process even easier for you. So Chris, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
Hey, Greg, can everybody hear me okay? You guys got me? Greg, can you hear me okay, buddy?
We've got you.
All right, perfect. Well, first of all, thanks, team. It looks like there might have been a couple of questions in the chat window. We'll make sure to get to those as well. There's an old expression, and that old expression is a picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm not going to buck trend here. I want to share with you the Loanpal Pros app. I'm going to share this with you guys really quickly. Make sure you have your sound on for this one. And without further ado, here we go.
Welcome to Loanpal Pros. This video will get you up and running with our new mobile app that helps you drive the loan process from beginning to end, right from your fingertips. Let's begin. If you haven't already, download the Loanpal Pros app from the Google Play or the Apple App Store. Enter in the username and password you use for the Loanpal web portal to log into the app. Once you agree to the terms and conditions, you'll be brought to the home screen. Welcome to the home screen. Notice the user icon in the top right corner. Here's where to find your account info and the Loanpal support contact numbers. Let's check out the calculator. Choose either solar or batteries and start by entering the loan amount, selecting a loan term, and adding a pay down amount if the borrower would like to pay down their loan using the federal solar tax credit. If you'd like to compare loan options, click Add Option and you can compare up to 3 loans for your borrower. You can also delete options and start over if they would like to see additional financing terms. Once the borrower chooses the best loan option for them, tap the circle icon in the top right to continue with the loan application. You can also start a loan from the homepage. Click Loan Form, and after choosing either solar or batteries, enter in all relevant information like loan amount, loan term, the federal tax paydown option, and the autopay option. The borrower or borrowers are then required to complete their portion of the application. They can complete the app right from your mobile device, or if they prefer, you have the option to email the application for them to complete on their own computer. Once they accept the terms, they will be asked to provide a digital signature. Once a borrower submits a loan application, the system will quickly return a decision. If the borrower is approved, you will see a congratulations message with the option to have the loan docs emailed directly to them. If they're conditionally approved, they may need to provide supplemental documentation like income verification, mortgage payment verification, or proof of identity. The app walks the borrower step by step through the process of identifying and uploading the appropriate documentation to get fully approved. You can submit necessary documentation by taking a photo and uploading it right to the app from your mobile device, or the borrower can upload it via email. If the borrower receives a pending message, they will need to wait until Loanpal conducts a manual review. Loanpal will then reach back out by email or phone. If the borrower is declined, they will receive an adverse action notice via email outlining the reasons for the decline. All right, let's check out how to manage your loan pipeline. In the pipeline, you can easily view both your active and declined loans. Sort and filter your loans by status or use the search functionality. In the search bar, you can search for an individual loan by using the borrower's name, address, loan ID, phone number, or email address. Click the Filters button to filter by status, or sort your loans by the most recent, last name, zip code, or almost expired. Once you've sorted or searched for a loan, simply click the loan card to take action on that loan. Let's move on to the loan details page. From the loan details page, you can resend loan docs, upload the home improvement contract by taking a photo or photos of the HIC, upload supplemental information after the final home improvement contract is uploaded, verify project info by confirming the modules and the inverters used with the system, as well as the estimated annual production, and if batteries are part of the product, adding that information as well. You can also view the loan timeline and which party is responsible for progressing your loan forward. Please note that in most cases, once the home improvement contract is uploaded, your company's operation team will progress the loan forward from there. You can also create a change order should you need to change the loan amount. To do this, click Change Order and enter in the new loan amount and terms. This will trigger new loan documents to be emailed to the borrower to sign. But note, you can only create a change order before Loanpal grants notice to proceed, also known as NTP. Once the NTP milestone is completed and turns green on the loan timeline, there will no longer be the option to create a change order. As always, you could reach out to your Loanpal business development representative with any questions or suggestions.
Awesome, team. Thanks so much for hanging in there and watching that. I think the video did such a good job of describing what we're really trying to do. And that is really add to the additional ways that you can interact with your customers. You probably already know this, but Loanpal has URLs that are just web-based. So customers can literally log in without you needing a login or password and submit a loan application specific to your company, as long as they have internet access from anywhere in the world. In addition to that, we wanted you to be able to control the process a little bit better from your phone, just like you can normally from your computer with the Loanpal Partner Portal. So hopefully you'll be able to go to the App Store and download, or the Google Play Store and download the Loanpal Pros app. I appreciate you guys taking a little bit of time today just to look into it and additional ways to add to and enhance the business and the way that you can interact with your customers. Greg, without wouldn't be a show without you, brother. Let's go ahead and do some Q&A, and I'll handle the chat window and you get the audio.